Hi, I'm Xiaolin Liu. I took the training Machine Learning Foundations for Product Managers by Duke University. And here is the final project that I'm presenting. The final project is to gain some hands-on experience building a real machine learning model. In this presentation, I will share how I handled my machine learning modeling, including modeling approach, model building, model evaluation, conclusion, and the modeling process. The final project is to build a model to predict the electrical energy output of a combined cycle power plant, which uses a combination of gas turbines, steam turbines, and heat recovery steam generators to generate power. For dataset, the data includes temperature, ambient pressure, relative humidity, exhaust vacuum, and net hourly electrical energy output, which is the target that I need to predict. Regarding features, there are 5 features: AT, AP, RH, V, and PE. PE is the target. Regarding algorithm, I chose regression modeling of structured data due to the natures of this project and data source. Regarding tooling, this project provided 3 options: Excel, Python, Google AutoML, and I chose Google AutoML for this project. For modeling building, I built 3 models. Model A, I used all of the features. I used model A as my benchmark. I built model B based on model A, which reduced the feature that is least important, and I created model C. I reduced the 2 least important features. And the feature impact, each feature is important in different scales. So I use model A as a benchmark to help me identify which feature is most important and which features are least important. Regarding model processing on Google AutoML, the key steps include set up project, set up Vertex AI, create a data set and analyze the data set, train the model, and then training and the compute configuration in the center. And I will show you more details in the last section. Regarding data split, I used 80% of data for training, 10% of data for validation, and 10% of data for test. For modeling evaluation, I use this optimization of objectives, including RMSE, MAE, MAPE, and R squared. R squared, it is the top measurements or matrix that I use to evaluate the performance of my models. And the higher value, which means the model has a better quality. For IMSE, MAE, MAPE, the lower value it has, which means it has a better quality of the model. I will compare the performance all of my models and pick the best one. I use model A as the benchmark with 4 features. And here it is an example after training a model, and then the Google AutoML provide me the values of each key measurements or matrix and provide me information about the feature importance. After training my models, I compare all of them, and then the best model is model A because model A has the highest value of squared, R squared, and then it has the lowest value of MAE, MAPE, and RMSE. And then my models also show the feature impact. The most important feature is AT, the least important feature is RH. Model A is benchmark, RH is lowest important. So for model B, I reduced RH, and then model C, I reduce another least important feature, which is AP. Okay. So for modeling process of Google AutoML, I'll show you some key steps in here. This is show you how I handle my funnel project. And first, create a data set and configure the data source. I chose regression. I chose a region, and I upload the data source to Google AutoML. Next key step, it is analyze the data set. It is always a good idea to make sure the data has good quality and to make sure the data is ready to train the model. I leverage the function on Google AutoML, which is generate statistics to help me to track is if there's any missing or non values in the data set. I also review the data information and analyze the page and to make sure my data is ready to use. The next step is to train a new model. And then I chose regression, I chose AutoML. Next, it is to configure the model details. I define the model name, target column, which is PE, and also configure the data split. Next key step, it is join feature store. For my funnel project, we don't need to add any feature in here. Next key step, it is the configure the training options. And then on Google AutoML, it shows all of the available features from the data source. However, for every single new model to train, we don't need to all of them. So we can pick and choose and then to just use the features that will be needed in the model. Next key step, it is compute and pricing. And then we can put a number for the maximum node hours. And then it is always a good idea to evaluate how many hours it will be needed based on how many rows in our data source. And then I also leverage the function of early stopping to make sure my budget and the billing will be in a safer status. Okay, each new model will take some time to train. And here it is the training durations in my funnel project. And you can tell each new model take 2 to 4 hours each time. So the tip for you, it is always good idea to track each time the budget consumption, and then that will be very helpful for our future budget and billing planning. Okay, after the model is trained, we can track the details for every single matrix or measurements, and then we also can track the feature importance from the results. Okay, thanks for watching. Keep learning.